Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing a little path design. As you can see, we're going to be making a path all the way down to that little river over there, and I just wanted to show you guys how to make a better path, just to upgrade it a little bit. So we got this path right here, it goes all the way down to the river, and it looks completely fine, but if you wanted to upgrade it, I would just kind of add little bits of coarse dirt on the sides. And you don't really have to put it in any specific spot, but I usually try to keep the coarse dirt next to like the grass or not the grass, the path block, so that the grass kind of looks like it's becoming dirt as it's becoming a path. So it's like caving in on the path, you know? So we'll do a little bit of coarse dirt down the path. And as I continue to do this, I really hope everyone's having an amazing day. I had a pretty okay day myself. I was working on my everyday driver. His name is Sparky. But we're almost done with this path, or with this part of the path. And that just adds like a little bit more. Ooh, it brightened up. Cool. But that just adds a little bit more into the path, as you can see. And then we'll add little bits of gravel. It can be in the path for the gravel. That's completely fine. I try to keep the coarse dirt usually out of the path. And so we'll put this just in little spots. It doesn't have to, again, it does not have to be in specific spots. Just kind of sprawl it around, you know, share the love. That is not what I meant to erase. Give me that back. Yeah. I just kind of spread some leaves about. And it kind of just gives it a little bit more green. And I'll go up in the air and show you guys the finished product as well. And yeah, that's pretty much most of the path. And then we'll just kind of go back, put some logs in there, you know. It's kind of like if you chop down a tree or something like that. It's kind of like, let's say a tree was right here and you decided to have leaves fall over and it just kind of goes down the path. I don't know, man. I just build. It's Minecraft's world and I'm just living in it, you know. And you can always like kind of spruce it up with your own custom tree. I'm not too great at custom trees, but we'll try just for you guys. So with custom trees, it's really kind of random, honestly. Just make it kind of look like a normal tree, because I mean, one of my friends, he kind of told me, like, I guess that he made a really good point, because trees in real life, they kind of grow randomly. So I mean, it doesn't really help trying to figure out a certain way to make a custom tree. So, you know. But that's pretty much a tree right here. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much as best as I'm gonna get right about now. Just making this video for you guys. And then you can kind of take this off, add a lantern, and then bam. And then that's kind of your little custom path right here. Go around, add some flowers. We'll go back and add the oxydaisies too. What I usually like to do is I place the type of flowers that I want like to place first, and then I'll go back and I'll place another type of flower just so that it will like I guess, even itself out, and I know what I wanted in there and what I don't. Because then I can actually go back and destroy what I want, and again, what I don't. And then we'll just go back, place some oxydaisies in the midst of the blue flowers. And then I like to bone meal it and then remove whatever flowers that I didn't have in there before. Just to get grass in there, because I do like having the grass in there. I just don't want the flowers that I didn't have in there. But just go around, place your things, bone meal it up. And then it just looks like a little bit more grown and a little bit more natural. We'll do the same thing to the other side. And again, go back and do the oxydaisies. Or whatever flower of your choice, obviously. And then bone meal it up. And another thing I do like to do is usually remove some of the tall grass so that it doesn't look overgrown and like nobody's cut the grass in a while, you know? You know, like those houses where they just have too much grass and it's just absurd. So that's a little path upgrade video. I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And also go check out my other series. It's where I play in survival and I just kind of like, I build so that you guys can see how I build in survival too. Because I don't want you seeing only creative stuff. I also want you seeing the survival stuff. And I want to make sure that you guys aren't just like, damn, he's only building in creative, but I build in survival. So, but yeah, I do have a survival series, and it's not like a how-to, obviously, but it is like you can take tips of the video from it and just use it in your own builds. And honestly, share them to me, at me in them, just show them to me. I'm totally down on seeing those. I'll try to respond to most of them. Obviously, like if there's too many, I just can't handle it, you know, but I'll try to respond to as many as I can. If you guys do at me in some builds, I would love to see what you guys create. So yeah, have an amazing day, and bye bye.